The American FBI has arrested Hamas terrorists in Louisiana in America. Oh my God, do you know that? This man was among those that carried out the attack on October 7, 2023 against Israel, killing a lot of people, raping them, cutting their throats and their children, buying them. In fact, this man, after that massacre in Israel, he created a fake visa. Nobody know how he did it. And entered America, and he has been living in America. How the FBI was able to track this man is what people are still wondering. How did they do it? This man has been living in America, a terrorist, and a mass terrorist. See in picture, this very man, a mass terrorist. Where even they are more people were carried out the attack of October 7. Details of everything, how he did everything, how they planned everything was found in his possession. Everything that they did in October 7 before it was orchestrated, this man was part of it. And he even joined them to carry out that very attack in Israel. And after that very attack, this man got a passport with a visa and came from Palestine, entered America. Oh my God. This man entered America during the time of Biden regime. If it was now, it would not enter America. No, if not theater. No, see, that time of Biden, everywhere was open. Oh yeah, make everybody come in. That is how they take pack terrorists full America, pack terrorists full UK, pack terrorists full Australia, pack terrorists full every part of Europe. He has been arrested. How was he arrested? Me una can see waiting FBI located in the house. Do you know that even before the October 7th massacre, 2023, this guy was among those that planned it, that orchestrated it, that even carried out the attack. Hey, this man carried out the attack with them and now flew to America, meaning if this man can be living in America, it is possible a lot of them more are living in America. Let's hope that maybe the FBI was not able to arrest this man. How would they have known that an mass terrorist is even living among the others when they carry out all those protests? Now they carry out all those radicalism and all those behavior, hatred towards the Jews and even the Christians in America. Let's watch this news and see how the FBI was able to identify him and arrest him in America, in Louisiana. Jesus Christ.
Fox News alert the FBI arresting an alleged October 7th attacker living in Louisiana. Federal prosecutors say the 33-year-old man took part in the Hamas attack on Israel, then traveled to the U.S. on a fraudulent visa. Senior correspondent Jonathan Seri has more on what we're learning. Jonathan.
Yes, Sandra, he was living here in the U.S. legally, at least on paper. Investigators say he lied on his visa application by failing to disclose his alleged connections to paramilitary groups. He was living in Lafayette, Louisiana. His name is Mahmoud al-Matadi, and according to the criminal complaint filed in U.S. District Court, evidence shows that on the morning of October 7, 2023, al-Matadi learned about the Hamas invasion, armed himself, gathered others, and crossed into Israel with the intention of assisting with Hamas's terrorist attack. That coordinated assault involved rape, torture, kidnapping, and the deaths of 1,200 people. Investigators say al-Matadi's phone used a cell tower located near Kibbutz Kfar Aza, the location of one of the worst massacres in that attack on Israel. The court filing also includes social media photos that investigators say shows al-Matadi wearing the red headband of the National Resistance Brigades, or NRB, a Gaza-based paramilitary group. It also includes a transcript of a phone call in which al-Matadi allegedly tells another man, quote, "If things go the way they should, Syria will take part, Lebanon will take part, and it's going to be a third world war." Sandra, al-Matadi is currently being held in Louisiana at the St. Martin Parish Correctional Center as this case unfolds. Back to you.
Okay, thank you very much, Jonathan. John.
All right, let's bring in Trey Gowdy, host of Sunday Night in America, for more on this. Here's what the FBI said in part in a statement. Quote, "Evidence shows that on the morning of October 7, 2023, al-Matadi learned about the Hamas invasion, armed himself, gathered others, and crossed into Israel with the intention of assisting in Hamas's terrorist attack. Evidence further shows that al-Muqtadi provided false information in his U.S. visa application relating to his involvement with the paramilitary organization, connection to Hamas, participation in a terrorist attack, and military training. Now in custody, but you got to wonder, how'd this guy get into the country?
Oh, I don't wonder. He probably came through a pretty porous southern border, or else he lied on a visa. But that's the least of his problems, John. His real problem is the close working relationship between Mossad and the CIA with John Radcliffe and Shin Bet, which is the Israeli law enforcement, and our FBI and Kash Patella. And I'll just tell anyone involved in the Hamas attack on October the 7th, you need to sleep with one eye open at least as long as Radcliffe is at the CIA and Patel is at the FBI. It's been over 2 years. They just found him. They're not going to stop looking. Just like we didn't stop looking after 9/11, Israel and the U.S. are not going to stop looking for you. And if you had anything to do with that barbaric attack, they're going to find you. Am I surprised it's Lafayette, Louisiana? I am. Home of Jeff Landry, speaking of former prosecutors. Yeah. But Kash and John, both former U.S. attorneys, they're not going to stop until everyone that's involved is brought to justice.
Or as some say locally, Lafayette, Louisiana. Governor Jeff Landry, by the way, Trey just posted this on his Twitter account. Justice will be served. Perhaps this is Louisiana lockup's newest resident. Perhaps that's the case.
People hear what this very terrorist, his name is Muqtadi, al-Muqtadi, said that if things go their way, Syria will follow, Lebanon will follow, Houthis will follow, all other Arab nations will follow, and it will lead to Third World War. That was their plan. Unfortunately, it did not go their way. Things went the other way around. Then he now ran away from Palestine and ran to, I was able, did you see their question? They said, how was he able to enter America with a fake visa? Hey, Biden, we don't finish that country. Now, Biden, we just finish. Biden, we don't finish America. Thank God for Donald Trump for coming to say. Donald Trump is a savior. If they never know the thing, man, where Donald Trump go come on, then they will come realize the good way Donald Trump do them for that America. Terrorists were there is uncountable. All the terrorists for the whole, Western, all this Arab nation, all of them, they're there for America. That is why they get that boldness to say they want to bring Sharia law into America. Donald Trump has just said that he has stopped the entry of everyone. I never see the news. He said no Muslim will ever enter this country again until we are able to find out what is wrong with this country. In fact, congratulations to the FBI. At least arresting this one can lead them to catch the rest of them. We don't enter America fraudulently. They will catch them now. They must be communicating, they must be having conversation, they must catch them. Now, we'll see what will happen now.